Hmm. Well, damn, I wish I had my guitar in here. I feel like it's taking forever. Early fall descended on the dry back country aspens. Couldn't be any time now that the bulls start bugling. Dang, it's probably the longest one position load I've ever had to wait. Oh, is that Sean? I see a number one. I think you just missed me singing. Sorry. You'll have to start over to find that. Hey, here we go. Loading back in. Reset servers, probably. I think I'm still at the fucking military base, so I either need to get what I need or get out. Hope it's not dark. I ain't got no light. Alright, well I got one, so if you can hear me and I sound good, give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Charcoal tablets. Paramedic jacket. I don't need that. Let's get out of here. Dip. Tetracycline and charcoal. So I think the firefighter jacket has the most. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, is that better? I might just be talking quiet. I am kind of quiet. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna find what I need in here. I hear enough gunshots. I feel like I should just dip out. There's a hole in the fence. Which way am I going? That direction sounds good. I need to hurry up and get some water too. Alright, I cut the fan off in the background. I hope that helps. Maybe I should just try to talk a little clearer. I don't know. Sorry. I think I'm good on my gun. I really just need to find something to, I need to find something to drink. A water bottle, canteen. That's why I came to the military base. I figured could probably find that here. Not gonna lie, you think in an apocalypse situation there's gonna be plastic bottles everywhere, man. But yeah, see, I don't know why paper would be here unless somebody put ammo in. It's just a random spot. Okay, okay. Where did the one I had go? Okay, I just dropped it. But nothing in it. Says there's stuff in it. There we go. I'd say can't forget my map. That's important. I don't feel like there's gonna be a water bottle in here. Oh shit, alright, is that better? My bad, man. I've been smoking too much weed lately. Been coughing my ass off. But anyway, I am almost to the point where I can just flat out survive. I have a fishing pole, plenty of guns, ammo. I know how to make hooks. I have the map. Charcoal tablets, tetracycline. Basically all I'm looking for is a canteen, a pot, stuff that'll hold water. Maybe that's more of a residential area thing. scoped gun. That sounds close. That sounds close. Alright, impact rabbit. I don't even know what that means, dude. But alright, Kevin Gates kind of fool. Got 2 phones. The whole building just freaking appeared there. Alright, so those gunshots I heard were really close. Back that way. I don't want to just keep running across, because that's like, they would know I just ran straight through the woods. So I'm trying to use the cover while I'm still here. I have my map. If I'm not mistaken, that was one of the busier areas on the map. I've freaking heard gunshots every direction. I don't know if you got to see the clip from the one earlier, but yeah, see, that sounded like it was my way. So it doesn't say there's a well there. I think I've been there. What I want to do is find, like, this red is a hiking trail, so that's a much less traveled route. I think I want to head towards this town and follow that towards that river. If I can find a bottle in the town, my plan is to start a little base, you know, 4 walls, a roof, maybe just build inside of a building if I can find one kind of on its own. Now that is a good line of sight. Still military. Yeah, very end of the military base. That's not what I'm looking for. See, I'm pretty well camouflaged except for this bright backpack, man. It's easy to see. No way, dude. That was horrible. You gonna come take all my shit? Am I dead or just unconscious? Terrible, man. Terrible. You got to watch that, bro. That is on national internet. Anyway, so terrible. Where am I at? Okay. I still think I need to find a bottle. Somebody's already got guns around here, man. Car battery. I know. He got me. And it was like first shot too. It lagged. He popped sideways and boom. That's a good find. That's a good find. Alright, so anyway, plan is still to find a bottle. This one starts you with that canvas bag, so you can actually break that down for rope when you find another backpack or hit pack, anything really. Yeah, see, that's... Oh, a dried pepper. Okay. So that's a good one I can eat. It's not rotten, it's just dried. Like, it's been cooked. sunglasses at night, man. It's getting dark. I'm not gonna let us stop at the stream though. I might just go back to my other server, change the name on this one later. Come from that house, we'll head this way. Alright, we're gonna do it for the stream. Oh, I missed. Damn. That baseball bat is slow. Alright, so ignore all that. Like, we didn't just get obliterated by 2 zombies right after spawn. With nothing. Look, I look like Steve the Dweeb again. I wonder. I don't think it still has mine on this one. I think technically we're supposed to like sign up for the Discord. I had it on there for like 2 days, got a couple runs in, and next thing I know, I favorited this one and another one for the 2 different maps, and those 2 were just like canceled out of my favorites list. So I'm gonna see what's up with this. If it's not popping, I'm just gonna go back to that official Michigan server and keep running my, you know, hardcore OG Dayz experience. Yeah, officially got my ass kicked. Let me know if you could hear the bong rip. I've watched lightning strike the ground in this game and start a little fire. But it's also raining, so it's like puts the fire out. It wasn't burning, but you could see the little embers and shit. It was cool. It was like right there. That'd be a terrible way to die. you're sick, it's contagious. You gotta wear masks and gloves. Holy shit, that's not one I've seen before. That's a good tip. It takes 12 rags to make a rope. So, a rope is surprisingly easier to find than I first suspected. I spent so long looking through sheds trying to find one. As soon as I can get my character healed on that official one, man, I'm going to get that fishing pole made and just start setting up somewhere, little base. I'm going to survive long term. I'm gonna find some way to be sustainable. I don't know how to make the stuff unraidable, but I've learned you can bury certain containers like barrels and sea chests. So like it's a good way to store loot long term. You can also use a cooking pot. So like hidden pirate treasure, dude. You can bury anything. Also, you can carry more water in a pot for less weight than you can carry as much water. I don't know if that made any sense, but I heard the guy say that today and he explained it with the pictures in the menu. It's the most efficient way to carry water. Where am I at? Oh shoot. Okay. So it kicked me off the server for a few days, but I still got my guy. I got no guns or nothing though, just a couple rags. No knife. I got a bottle though. I do got a bottle. Alright, so if that's the river, that's still... If the river's back there, then that's north. I need to head just one way along the river so I find some sense of civilization. This is the Livonia map, so it's a lot more spread out, dude. This is very much a long-range firefight type place. And of course, you can always get up close and personal. But I feel like it would be a lot harder on this map than it would be on Chernarus for a good majority of it. Now I know there's open fields and whatnot in the Chernarus map as well, but you'll see. I'll see if I can show you right here. All of that distance rendering in is shit you can shoot people. That's a long way back there, dude. A long way. There's still houses and buildings up there. I don't think there's anything useful on the north side. Let me use that as a good landmark, because there's train tracks there. There's buildings up away from the train tracks to the left if I'm looking north. I got to change my map over. What does Chernarus plus mean? I want Livonia. I want my fudge. My tier loot overlay. Let's look for police stations. We're going to look for water pumps. We're going to look for radio towers, rest car. The rest of that stuff is just doesn't matter. So if I'm on the river here, looking at this railroad track, and there's the railroad, there's little buildings in the distance. I don't think it's it might be. It might be. I think we're looking at Columbrody here, which means there's a water pump, but that's also the other side of the river. So maybe instead, if I head south from where I'm at, going deeper, let's just get away from spawn. The longer I run around, the quicker I'll dry off and stuff. I have full military kit, right? Even a ghillie suit, but I don't have a gun yet. This is the other side of the river here. But like, I would hate for somebody sitting up on top of that ridge there with a rifle. I can't even make their silhouette out from this far. But they could get me, that's for sure. It's just a long way. Every direction you go, man. That's a massive town. That's a lot bigger than what I was looking at on the map. Hold on. That's massive. I'm not looking at the same place. Okay, it's got to be Brenna. Brenna looks a lot bigger. There's also not any buildings over that way. Wait. Railroad track is on the south side. Maybe I'm on the wrong friggin' side. Where does the railroad cross at? What? I'm freaking lost, dude. I might just have to swim again, because that's a good sized town. I can't miss that opportunity. Dun 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 dun. Anyway. Oh, you immediately go first person in the water. Yeah. Come on, Scuba Steve. Okay, as long as you're there, dude, I'll keep rambling to myself. If I say something funny, you know, at least it was heard here first. Oh, there was something there. Hey, that's a score. Got a fishing jig. Now I don't need no bait, boy. Any of these open? I don't think the sawmill's gonna have anything I need. I don't need netting. Alright, we'll run back towards the town. So, there's like 15 or 20 different building types in the game. I watched a video about them, like tier ranking and shit. But it is worth noting that garages are gonna spawn garage parts, military bases are gonna be military stuff. Sheds can be anything from rope to farming tools to seeds, car batteries and car parts. Houses are usually clothing and food, but much more clothing than anything else. So sometimes it's not worth wasting your time in certain ones, if that makes sense. I can't climb that? Terrible. Jumps halfway up building, but can't. What is... Oh. Come on. Alright, you know what? I guess I'm just gonna try this. See, an important part to the game is like you have to learn how to survive first. Once you figure out how to survive and sustain yourself, then you can learn like the base building, you can learn how to start raiding people, and how to get to the more complicated places and survive. Because if you're inside one of those gas zones when a bomb drops, dude, you better have the suit. It's mustard gas. You lose it, man. You're done. Or nerve toxin. I don't know if it's mustard gas. It looks very yellow. Oh, no. He's still sick. There's a glass bottle, though. Look at there. That's what's dope. It should be in front of my stove. I'm still sick, but different stuff is spawned in now. There we go. Alright, I gotta find food. Why is it lagging so much? The well didn't load in. Should be over here. This is really slow right now. That sucks, dude, because that other server was flying. Bullets. I don't know why it's being so laggy right now. There we go. Nope. Not canned food. Yeah, I'm not doing too swell, boy. Note the step in when I went to attack there. That's the key, dude. If you can step in after that first one, you just keep cycling through their stun. Fucking zombies. But no food. That's an exit. It's not gonna be food in the garages. Damn, twins. I'm slow. I can do better. That was such a good run, man. That was probably my best. And that was on an official server. I'm going to spawn in and see how it's doing, but I'm probably just going to load up that Salvation one, because it was just running so good, dude. The Karma Crew, before that shit reset, that one was running so good. That was the one I was telling you, just, it's like it's in 4K. It's still... So I'm disappointed to find out that as detailed as they made the game, they don't have instruments you can play. Because I feel like it would be a really cool part of the game to just build a campfire, sit down with your friends, and play guitar. And on that note, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back. And I'm back. Back at it, dag nabbit. Like a crack addict with bad habits. Kinda savage while I'm splitting the package. Only kinda savage because I really suck at rapping. Ooh, that was good. That was a good one. I spent a little bit of the morning rapping with Palmer. Mostly to Palmer. He didn't believe that me and you used to ride around, you know, cruising, doing our thing, spitting rhymes like all of the time, dropping dimes out my mind. Shit. Alright. I gotta cut the AC back on. It's hotter than hell. Maybe I'll cut it on low, see if that helps. I like that you let me know that you're listening every now and then. Keeps me entertained while I'm rambling. Okay. What is this? Just 3 random stone knives right where I'm standing. You spawn in with extras. And I got a map. Oh, I'm right on the coast though. I'm at the place I like. That one, that airfield's so close. I don't know what all that means. That's weird. Maybe that's a gas zone or something. Oh shoot. Hey, jump on it, dude. That's only like 3.7 stops a minute. don't know, that was a complete bullshit number. Definitely don't roast like me get roasted or roast people. I know I can't talk trash to the fans, man. I feel like there's so many more zombies. Where is Radio Zenith on this map? Locations. See, the stuff I would need is in that one, but it's so far away. I don't know what all that is. But that's the closest city to find the stuff I need. So we're gonna go back and try to get it. So a barn might have boots. That's a good start. It's got a fence there. That's weird. Not a whole fence though. Not a whole fence though. Sorry, you said talk loud. I wasn't being very loud at all. Got to check my shit here. Check all my shit. Hey, we got some boots. I'll take the boots. Come on, boy. Booyah. I got a beanie. A beanie because I boxed him, boy. I look like a Chad this time. Or Kyle. I look like a dude who'd punch drywall. And drink Monster. Is that too far? Is that talking too much trash? I like the greenhouses. They have some raw food sometimes. So far, I found 2 extra stone knives when I spawned in, so that was weird. But I have a map, and as you can see, I have a backpack already, a little burlap sack. So this one gives you a nice start, I guess. It at least lets you figure it out. I know it has boosted loot, so you can find different guns and stuff in different places. I'm not sure about the base building. Some of them let you build anywhere and some don't. That's a new thing. I ran across a couple of them just out in the middle of nowhere. Like, how would you remember where you're at in the middle of nowhere? Sunglasses. Because we gotta be cool when we're doing cool shit. Where's the other one? Where is he? There we go. I knew you were coming, boy. Come on, I'm moving backwards. Oh, he had a knife. That's why. Alright, well, not the best start, but not terrible. I have a knife already. A better weapon would be great. At this point, I'm good enough. It doesn't even need to be silenced. I don't have to use it all that often. But bullets in a gun make a world of difference when you need it. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but when there's a when there's a bunch of zombies, like too many to deal with at one time, climbing on a car, climbing on a hay bale, it is your best friend, dude. Look at there, canned spaghetti. We done found some SpaghettiOs, ho. And I don't hear any more zombies rambling around for now. I'm still looking for like water bottle, etc. Ooh, looking sharp, boy. Water bottles, canteens, more food. Also glass containers. I didn't know there was glass bottles until like yesterday. I'm not sure how you get them because there's not like whiskey, you know what I mean? Unless it's from the empty iodine bottles. If I had more space, I would take that. It helps to have a burner, but then you can just have a fire immediately. Sometimes you can find the wood fireplace inside the fireplace, so you gotta remember to check that too. What up, dude?
What's up?
Just sitting here chilling. Shout out to my one and only subscriber. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me swap you from my mic then, so I can like talk to my only fan, and he can hear me. I don't know. I feel kind of goofy, but I don't know. I had this split-second thought in my head yesterday that it actually didn't sound goofy when I heard my voice. Does that make sense? Like, it didn't just sound goofy to me when I heard the recording. It sounded, I don't know, like I had a decent voice for doing stuff like this. I mean, I'd be great at it if I could survive and show you some cool stuff. I'm still learning. I did learn, when there's a fire going in that fireplace, there's smoke above this house. So you got to watch where you put your stove. It helps to be surrounded by trees or other buildings so that they can't just see it. Nails are pretty much only useful for putting nails in a bat and for base building. And they're really heavy, so if you're not going to use them, it's better not to take them, type of thing. It's not worth the space it takes up for the weight. A flag. Yes. I don't know how many rags I could get from... Look at there. GPS receiver, and there's a battery in it, boy. I don't know what good it's gonna do me. Now see, I'm just gonna see how many rags it'll get me, because you would think a flag is a pretty rare item, right? It's used for bases and stuff. Let's see how many rags I can get out of a flag. A whole 6, so that's a full stack right there. I think that zombie's already gone, so I can just run out. I am armed to the teeth. Or to the knuckles, at least. I think that's where I came. Yeah, I want to go back that Yeah, I do. I do. Give me a second. Can you hear me now? Yeah, that's so much better, dude. Now I don't have to hold the phone up to my ear. Alright. You'll be there. Alright. Come on. About time, dude. Didn't even like make me bleed. It was just annoying. You're there with it? I found a pack of cigarettes. I bet that's like money in the game, dude. That might be a server thing though, because it had funny letters. Right. Well, cut it into rags. There's a flashlight, and I got a battery for it. I'm trying to, since rope is harder to find than it is to make, I'm just going to make some. And I literally need 3 more cloth already, so it's not bad. We're off to a good start. And then I'll be able to go fishing. The next thing is just a water container from somewhere. And there's a well, so I could pretty much post up here if I needed to. They both aggroed. They both aggroed. It's okay. It's okay. That's not bad. Okay. Not bad. Okay, this guy had a boonie hat and a Fanta. That's nice. Or not a Fanta, a Pepsi. I have Fanta. No, a zombie I just killed. There's a hat there too, I think. I can't open the trunk. I should be able to. Oh. So, I don't know if you noticed, but it lets you grab certain parts and then not other parts. So like when it gives you the name for the car, that piece is valid as far as using it to rebuild another car. And you don't have to have like the exact colors. You don't have to have doors and a hood and shit on it. It needs a battery, radiator. Got to make sure it gets fuel. Look, there's a gun in the church. You're right. I haven't even checked for ammo, but it's a small church. Look at there, pipe wrench. I don't think I need that. I got the knife for now. Oh. You good, bro? You alright? Not stopping for the dog? Uh-huh. Right. Right. Yeah? Ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. I mean, some people are just brave about it. But also, if you live off in the woods, you ain't got nobody to see it. Well, you also got a work van, man. Work truck probs. What? Oh shit. Gotta do your thing. Okay. Here we go. Fishing pole. Right her, right her. Nothing wrong with that. Right. I mean, it takes one to know one, bro. Can't be the worst complaint he's got. I wish there was an auto run. I wish there was an auto run. I said I wish there was an auto run. But also, something I learned. When you're sprinting, Okay. Also, you have to disinfect rags, and you can turn them into bandages, right? Alcoholic tincture, iodine, a couple different ways you can do that. I have my fishing pole now. I should really just figure out which way I'm headed. I mean, do they seem like cool people? Are they out in the open? Uh-huh. Right. I don't know if I trust them. That's a nice plant. Can I take a picture of it? No. Right. Speaking of stuff, I need a map. Damn, dude. That definitely looks like pot to me. Okay. Right. Okay. I mean, some people are just brazen, dude. But again, it's a nice looking plant. Wait, I didn't finish eating all the honey, so I don't have to eat the bacon yet. And I still need my map. Right. Uh-huh. Right. As a normal prescription. I mean, so are lure tabs when they're not taken the right way. Right? I mean, life is what it is, dude. We gotta deal with what we got. But it grows like weed for a reason. Ooh, some welly boots. I mean, it's still kind of risky where you're at, bro. Alright, so I am up here in the top right. I'm gonna head to this hospital and then to the police station, right? I'm hoping I find a water bottle somewhere. Maybe stop by the gas station on the way out. But my plan is to follow that river. That's what I'm hoping. Or a glass bottle. Again, I don't know where to find the glass bottles except for a bar. But you think there would be plastic bottles everywhere in a situation like this. Alright. Plenty of food, plenty of water. First stop should be police. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way. The police is always like a brown, a yellow beige building, kinda. This green one usually has decent loot. It's also a good one to build a base in. That's the police station there. So this is about where things would get hairy if there's going to be anybody. Yeah. Okay. Nice for a bit of a chat. It got real quiet. I didn't hear any zombies. It freaked me out for a second. It's like 2. Okay. Dude, there is nothing in here. I'm late to the party. Okay, here we go. Police pants. I found a good gun. I still want the bandages. I can leave everything else. Right now, a shotgun I'm about to drop, and a Pioneer. Yeah, I have a fishing pole too. Yeah, I have 1 round for it. It says it uses 5.56 by 4.5, which I don't have any. I have 380 ACP, so if I find a scorpion in here, I'll be set. It's another common police drop. But I feel like this place was raided, and this was what somebody left behind. Because there should be shit all over up here, and there's not. Yeah. And everything that you can pick up loads in before everything else. You know what I mean? So if there's something there and everything else is laggy, you still see what's there. You know what I mean? Through the buildings and shit. Sometimes it looks like it's floating. Here we go. Patrol pants. What is that? Yeah, brother. Hey, it's all good. Let's see. I'll put the map back in my hand. And we'll get out of here because I don't think it's going to be a viable area anymore. No gloves or nothing in there. Yeah, this place was looted already. Hospital is the next step. That's back around the corner to the right. And then I'll double check if there's a fire station. Alright, well I got lots of food right here. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, it's all good. I finally found a bottle. So that's that, dude. I can become self-sufficient now, 100%. I am going to remember to drain this bottle of water right now so I don't drink out of it. Yeah. I mean, that was kind of the point, right? But anyway, like I said, I found water. I'm around a bunch of zombies right here. A bunch of zombies. So I need to rethink my options at the moment. Which way do I go? Alright, so if I leave, it doesn't say there's a well pump in this town. It's got the square kind of wells.
over here. I figured so, broski. There's not really a lot to do in this little apartment. Nothing. Wow. This place is dry. Alright, back to the well. Should be right across the street in the courtyard here. Don't see any zombies. Don't hear any. There it is. I have plenty of food for now. Now that I know I have a steady supply of water. Why do I keep doing that? If I drink with R2, it's faster. I drink that whole bottle's worth, and it's more than you get out of the well in the same amount of time. One full round of water bottle. Perfect. So now we fill it right back up. And I believe I want to head south. Or more like west, I guess. I don't think I'll find anything good in that police or the school there. But it's a long way that way. There's a hospital here and a police station, so I guess I'm heading south. I'm also going to hit this base in between. So now, onward to bigger and better things, boy. No, I was about to mess them up. Alright, well that was, I don't remember which server that was. I think that was that Salvation one. Let's go back to Karma Crew, Livonia. I'm excited, man. I got a good setup for this guy. I just need a gun. And again, because I know how to milk rope, everything else comes easy. So it's literally like a bottle of water, food. Once you get the gun, you can pretty much survive. I want to get to a point where I can like get a little base, I can catch fish, I can shoot one of the elk, and like do that whole deal, cook it on a fire. Run a full-on like restaurant inside Dayz, be cooking food for folks and stuff, trading for food. You're right, I could go back to the police station as soon as that comes back up. That's a valid point, brother. Should just been patient. Because that's a valid point. I'm 10 in position there. I think what had happened was I got kicked by the thing again. Sometimes it does that if you're not in the discords. Because the Karma Crew one did that to me. I can still get in, but it doesn't let you like show it up. See, that Salvation server's not back up yet. I don't know how long it takes either. I would like to learn more about some of these. This Salvation one so far has been pretty fun. Come on. Alright, we're gonna go for the Karma Crew. Just because that's up. Oh, there's a lot of people in that. Livonia? Okay. Why does it still say position in Q9? It just said there were 63 out of 40. Here we go. That's back anyway. Oh. Everybody hop back in this shoot. Should I wait? Oh, 18 down to 13. The damn zombie is just gone now. Sick. And a backpack. But it's smaller than the one I got. And I don't need the rope now. Now there's liable to be a lot of people out here now. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what happened, man. It started lagging. I just got foo-bored there. Every zombie in that town decided to respawn right there. My dude's hurt. That's for sure. About to pass out from blood loss. There's a compass on the car here. I don't need it with the map, but just going ahead and eat all this. It's gonna take me a second. Okay. One good way to do it. No, no. That was not the good way to do it. Damn. This one's just dead. That was horrible. I don't feel like there's any way I could get out of that. See, again, another extra knife when I spawn in. Where am I at now? Oh, military containers. A beefsteak. Box 9mm rounds. Okay. A bunch of ammo right there. Seems to be all that's in here. Didn't look like it'd have anything military in it. Screwdriver. Stopping in these couple places right here. Okay, see, now that's worth stopping in. A gas mask filter. See, I'm already in a spot that has higher tier loot. So I have an axe. That's the airstrip. I thought. Yeah. Just doesn't show it zoomed in for some reason. Dun 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 dun. Oh, did I tell you you can find a sword and a helmet? As for that matter of fact, in Livonia, there's also a giant castle, I believe. It's pretty cool stuff. The sword you can block with, and it has really good reach, so it's a great melee weapon. It still has the same effect just like the knives, shaping and cutting small trees. Gotta keep them on their toes. So I'm heading back to that same airstrip on this save. What I'm hoping to happen, I didn't even know those lockers that were fully spawned in with guns were a thing, and it's probably rare, but I think it's worth going to check again. It was a full plate kit, pouches, 2 guns, ammo for both of them. It's pretty consistent. It's also a little more fun when you know you're going to run into people. Now that looks funny. Just a rock. Okay. Also, the fruit trees, man. If you find the fruit trees, if I see one, I'll show you so you know the difference in the texture. But there's never fruit around them when you first get there. If you pass them, you go loot some buildings and come back in about 10 minutes, there's fruit all over the place. It's an easy score for food. Alright. Getting into the thick of it, boy. This is right about where I shot that guy last time, and he shot me back. I see containers already. The Humvee is usually a nice spot for loot drops. Lots of gun parts. Well, got 6 rounds. Not bad. Okay, looking like a spud. It's either no spawns here or somebody's took everything. Way down we go. Okay, see? About missed it. Mags. See those two yellow tents? Those are the NBC tents. You can get like the chemical warfare stuff. Nothing in there. This has already been ripped, dude. Ain't nothing in these now. Yeah, one more. There's gunshots close. I'm still trying to find, I mean, I got armor plates and stuff. I guess I could dip out. I'm just gonna run off into the woods. I was surprised there weren't nothing in any of these hangars, dude. Looks like there's a couple more this way, maybe. But I'm searching any military containers I see. High ground spots like those. I don't know what this is, but it should be like a lookout point, you know? Disinfectant. Cargo pants. I'm still in that t-shirt, my guy. That's what I'm struggling with. I need some coverage. Got some bullets here. 35 ACP. I gotta eat, drink. Nothing up here, apparently. Alright, now I can make room for everything. So far. Gunshots are too close, man. the backpack was a good score. I don't know if you saw, man, but I just wound up in somebody's base, and they had a massive backpack, so I left them my burlap sack and took their backpack. Sorry, guy. At least I left you something. About time. Is that another suppressor? Why am I not using that? Let's go put it on the pistol. Rifles. Okay. So maybe I can use that here. No, I guess not. See, now I can just flat out put my machine gun on the back. Okay. About time we go find some water. This is 25 meters, but it'll go a lot further. I could probably put that scope on this one, but then I'd be just wasting time, I feel like. Alright, so I think this one's got a well right there too in front of the school. And it's got a bar. So maybe this will be a better setup. I'm away from that military outpost now. Again, I don't want to set up a base just anywhere. I should have took that guy's barrel, but I would have felt bad for that.
There are also like wooden chests. They call them sea chests. Sometimes they'll literally just spawn in people's yards. Gunshots popping off down here. Alright, I will continue to try to speak louder, sir. Oh, sorry about that. Wow. Not good. Okay. 36. Patrol jacket. Sick. A claymore. That's sick there. This thing's got a suppressor too. Sick. home. Sick chest holster. Can't use it with this kit, but good find for what it is. bottle of water to be found here. They're going up the road. I do think those gunshots come from this way. This is where it came from. Switch off. There's a random little shed out in the middle of nowhere. Should drink more water in that town before I ran out. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Let's rock this for a little bit. 63 rounds in the mag, probably full auto. I have a spot for night vision goggles on this helmet. Just found a hiking trail. Heading directly due west. I'm still on the lookout for a water bottle, man. I can make a rope or a fishing pole at any point in time. Just trying to save the inventory space. There's a fucking rope right there. It's a weird spot to spawn, I'll remember that. A little train car, look at there. I'm talking trash and I done found me one. So that's it, now I just gotta head to a city where I can fill up. We'll just keep going south here. I hear a bunch of gunshots close. Like, sound like they were right behind me close. I was trying to figure out which direction they're coming from, but it seemed like a lot of back and forth. So I don't think using your gun on a busy map is a good idea unless you're trying to take out players. Oh man, again, I feel like it does that every hour. I think that was Karma Crew, I'm not sure. This one's already restarted now. Let's see. I'll probably be done in a few, man. Run, Forrest, run. Alright, unreachable. Interesting. I don't think I've played this one but once. It's supposed to be so official plus plus is like the vanilla game, plus. 1 plus is normally just extra loot locations, maybe extra loot spawn points, tier changes basically. Forgot what I was saying. Plus plus is vanilla locations and then some. Okay, I've already been in this one apparently. I really need to find some food or some zombies. I think I'm just gonna die on this one. So to restart on my time. This should do it. Yeah. Well, score? Two fishing poles off rip. What are the odds of that? I don't know where I'm at. So we should play this one a little safer. I'm not near a big town, I don't think. So we'll stay on the coast. Also, there's an island somewhere. Ooh. The island's got a prison on it that we can get to. I'm gonna try to put some gas in a boat and drive the boat over there. There's a boat. Yo, 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 bro. Hey, it's all good, dude. So I done died, popped through a bunch of servers. What up? Still ain't got good service, man. I just found a fishing pole off rip. I've already got a fishing hook, so I'm set as far as supplying myself with food. I'm trying to make my way to the next town now, so I can, you know, resupply, restock. I believe I'm on the more northern side, north central, on the coast. So I'm just kind of running. This is official plus plus, so there's more loot, there's different loot spawns, but you still start off with nothing, like official. You know what I mean? It makes it a little more forgiving. I also think there's like build anywhere stuff in this one. This one specifically, you still have stamina, not stamina. But you have to conserve that. You still lose health and stuff at a pretty good rate. It's not bad. I guess I'm gonna drop the dry sack. I'm trying not to like sprint too much so my dude just loses all his juice. But also I want to recognize where the fruit trees are. I think those are fruit trees, like an orchard. So if you just sit here for a few minutes, there's fucking fruit everywhere. And fruit do food and water, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? Well, I think they fill up a little bit of water as well. So it's like survival. This will do both when you need it. Right? So will dehydrated milk. This is an orchard. So is there any buildings? Food. Another thing, strawberry jam.
Okay, these usually have some decent loot. Not this time. Nothing. Sick. I just fixed my jacket, so now I'm a little warmer. He found some drink. It's gonna shut down in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna call that. It's been fun. Tired. We'll do this again.